Just another day in the life of a Total War YouTuber. Oh, I wonder what's going on in the world today. They finally dropped it. They finally did it. They did the thing. We've been waiting years for this moment. The video game industry has really truly been holding out on us, but you know, with 2020 behind us, this is the year. This is the moment we're finally going to get the game we've all been waiting for. The trailer just dropped this week, so I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's just go right into the trailer. Let's watch it. Here we go. What? Did you think I was talking about Warhammer? No, I mean, of course, I'm talking about Warhammer. I am just equally as excited for Mass Effect Remastered Edition, but I'll save that for some other time. You guys are here because I'm a Total War content creator. Let's talk about this trailer. Now, here's the thing. You all have probably been watching trailer breakdowns all day today, all day yesterday. I'm not here to repeat all the stuff you already know, or even to continue to parrot out the same stuff that other people have said. You know that there's Kislev, you know that there's Grand Cathay, you know that there's the Demons of Chaos, there's 9 Legendary Lords planned for the launch of the game, and... Wait, one second, My Lord, my Savior, Papa Nurgle. Okay, going on. I'm kidding, I'm not really that big of a Chaos fan, but if I were to pick one of the 4, it'd be Nurgle, because at least Nurgle loves you, okay? None of the other Chaos gods love you for you, but Nurgle does, okay? Just remember that. Anyway, what... I asked myself all day, like, if I could talk about anything, what would it be? What would be worth talking about? And I felt like I had to use my knowledge and experiences. What am I uniquely qualified to tell you about? And among other Total War content creators, I think I'm uniquely qualified to talk about music. I have my undergrad and my first graduate degree were in music, so... And I can talk about that, and I want to. Because, let's face it, this is rockin'. Wait for it. There's the reverb. Are we gonna get that feedback squeal? Can't have a... There it is. Can't have a rock concert end without it. Oh man. So we're gonna go through that again, because I do want to talk about the music of more. Contrabass bassoon, I think. Like, what the... That was fat. Hold on, I'm just gonna listen to that again. Hold on. Oh, tasty. Okay, so we're gonna go through this trailer one more time, and I'm gonna continue to pick out things that I'm hearing. I've isolated the lyrics from the subtitles from the Total War YouTube video, so I could put up the words to the song. I tried finding where that song might have come from, and as far as I can tell, it's a totally original poem, totally original song. And I'm gonna put the the lyrics on the screen when the words are there, and that's really exciting to me because that means they took the time to find the musicians to put this together and write this really unique piece of music that people are already on the Total War forums being like, hey, CA, give us the whole song. We want the whole song. They wrote the song, they had the performance of it, and they even had the orchestra and the rock at the end build on that melody. So here we go. We're going to listen again, and I'm going to try and pick out some things. Oh, I looked it up. I believe that the instrument used there, and a woodwind musician could correct me on this. I don't think it was actually the contrabassoon. It might have been a contrabass clarinet, or I think they call it a double bass clarinet. I can't remember. And I think because there's a very, very thick tinny quality to it, it might have been doubled with the string instrument, the double bass. If not, it's just like a very, very fat, reedy contrabassoon, because you can hear the vibration of I think it's a string. You can just hear it rattling from the low vibration. Anyway, enough about that. Let's listen. Death is like the winter chill. So I think the singer, English isn't their first language, because there's some slight accent on words like us. It was ush, with like an SH sound. You might not notice it, but there's actually a low hum going with it. You just hear that haunting voice so clearly you don't almost notice the low hum that went with it. A drone, a constant drone.
That I have run out of time. The sacrifice
this is the same composer who did the music for Troy. You can quote me on that. I don't actually know. I haven't looked it up, but I hear a lot of similarities in sounds that were used in the Total War Troy music.
Corruption. Obsession.
I'm here for those trombone chords. Bah! The way they got that effect of that thing is it's a trick with like violins and violas. You can do that with string instruments. Ah, yes, generic epic percussion. That's how you know the war is coming. The percussion. Man, there's some really, really slick rhythms in there. So here's that theme back again, but it's being played in heavy reverb guitar. Da 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 da. That's how you know you got that proper heroic feel. The drop. And then the coda. Lots of build up. There we go. That chord, they just made it as fat and ugly as they could because, of course, it's chaos, right? Some humming, light humming. Man, somebody's got to tell me if they know what instrument that is, or if it's two instruments playing together, and that just, it sets me off in all the right ways. So, the instrumentation choice, the idea of using those rock elements, like a home run choice, perfect pick. Why? Because of the history of demons in pop culture and how closely associated it's been with like rock. Heavy rock and demons. Like, I can point out like a million different album covers that were just like so, especially like Korn style demons, right? Like these demons of rage with jagged teeth and red flesh and massive horns. Like, even saying it, I feel like I'm going into heavy rock. But it was a perfect instrumentation choice for that, and this all kind of like reaches back and harkens back to, like, you know, the 80s for a lot of pop culture references for the music and for the art direction anyway, which is perfect because, again, Games Workshop has been doing this Warhammer Fantasy stuff since the 80s. So yeah, I mean, it might have been the 90s. I don't think so. I think it's been around since the 80s. It's as old as I am, folks. There, have at it. So yeah, that's what I wanted to break down for you with the music. Are there clues, things that we might not have been told outright that we can ascertain from just the music? I don't think so. I think they had a simple job to do, which was give us music appropriate for this Demons of Chaos invasion, and they picked the right stuff. Is this music going to appear in the game? I don't think so. The trend lately, especially with video game trailers, and even a few movie trailers, is that you hire a separate musician and a separate team just for the trailer than for what goes into the actual lengthy content that you make. And the reason for that is because music is one of the most powerful hype tools in the world. And what is appropriate for building hype might not necessarily be appropriate for building a movie soundtrack. I'm going to play you an example. Okay, so here's the perfect example, all right? I'm about to play music from the final trailer to the movie Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. Say what you will about the movie. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about the music. We know John Williams' music so incredibly well at this stage. We could pick him apart, right? And this trailer was completely was celebrated so much because of the music, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, John Williams, you've done it again!" And John Williams had no part in this music. Here, listen. This music that you're about to hear is going to sound somewhat familiar, but I promise you, it was not used in the movie at all. Ah, yes, the Force theme on flute. Why, of course. But this key change, and these chords, those tools are straight out of a pop song. Don't get me wrong, I love fat celluloid music as much as the next person, and this is some great stuff. But does it have a place in a movie? And that it does not. So there's an entire industry out there right now for composers who are writing 2-minute epic drops. And this is what they do. They do trailer music. I know I joked about the Mass Effect trailer at the beginning of this video, but the funny thing is that music did the same exact thing. Here, I'm just gonna play a little bit of that. Here, listen to this. It's all music anyway. Okay, we've got some of the right instruments to give you that Mass Effect feel. Sci-fi futurism. I'm so off topic from Warhammer at this point, but this is how my brain works, folks. And this is another trend you're going to see. They almost always start at something really soft and easy to digest for your ear. but you're going to hear a driving element built into it. What we call the drop, the bass drop. All of a sudden, here we are. We're no longer with that nice, smooth, easy feeling. We've got these high strings making us feel a little bit anxious. Oh my goodness, percussion? You don't say. Almost as if on cue. There it is, a triple lit boom. Oh no, that's how you know the fight's coming. Another hit. Oh, and now the percussion's really getting a little crazy with it. All of these elements are building and building. We're getting louder and louder and louder. The strings are still making you feel a little bit agitated, but you don't care anymore because you're like, yeah, I'm there. I'm ready. Bring it on.
You were born to do this.
Thank you, Garrus. And then we're right back down at that nice little reminder of the honestly, these are just reminders of the chords that we heard. And then it's over. How much of that was just like the Warhammer 3 trailer music, but had none of the same instrumentation. I mean, well, it did have the percussion hits, it did have an orchestra in there, but like totally different feel, right? But not really. Still the same feel, still does the same exact job. All right, so that's what I'm qualified to talk about. I can't say this, and this is exciting. I, just like all of the other YouTubers out there who have become CI verified or are CI partners, will get early access to Total War Warhammer 3, and we will be able to bring you early content as well. And I couldn't be more excited about that. I say will. We've been told that everything should work out like that, but anything can happen, anything can change. So don't hold me to it. I just believe that this is going to be in our future. So, and it's coming out later this year. We don't have a release date yet. Also, I haven't told my girlfriend about this trailer yet, so she's gonna watch it. And I'm predicting this right now. The first thing that they are gonna say is, "I want to be Katarina." All right. Ta-ta. I love you all. See you guys in the next video.